in my cheek. I'm a landfill for gold in the land of the cheap. I climb to the top and jump from the peak. Singing hello, goodbye, you're welcome, it was nothing. I'm too far gone to ever turn back. Your love is gasoline, and I'm looking for a match. You wanted the truth, and I never held back. No. And if you want some more, all you gotta do is I'm too far gone to ever turn back. Your love is gasoline, and I'm looking for a match. You wanted the truth, and I never held back. No. And if you want some more, all you gotta do is all you gotta do is all you gotta do ask.
Song number 3 on today's Music Scene Investigation. We're going to go straight to Carol now, find out what she thought of track number 3. Carol, your thoughts?
Well, I actually like that track. Well, not all of it. I thought it was a bit too long, first of all. 5 minutes and 34 is far too long for a track for a radio, I think. But it was a very excellent track. I couldn't quite hear the vocals. I would have liked that to come up a bit because I love to listen to the lyrics. And there was one particular lyric in there I liked. I think it said, "Love is gasoline, and I'm looking for a match," or something like that, which I thought was pretty clever. Reminiscent to me of Noel Gallagher from Oasis in a way, his voice, and I don't know whether they might have been influenced by Oasis. They sounded similar to them. Loved the guitar work in it, really, really good. And I loved the way it started off acoustic and then went into the beat just came in, and I liked that bit. And I think if it was cut down and remixed a little bit better, I would definitely put it on the rotation, and I know Mark would too. I've got a feeling Mark would like that track, but I do think it needs a little bit of work. I don't know where, but I'm sure Tommy and Ian will let me know where it needs work. But yeah, I quite like that one actually.
All right,
Definitely.
I appreciate it, Carol. Thank you so much. And let's find out from Ian. Ian, what do you think?
Awesome, loved it. Rocking track, lots going on. and lots going on that's been very well done. I mean, the drummer was driving that track throughout the whole song, and my biggest problem with the track was that the bass player wasn't there with him. Bass was there, but it needed to come up and really, really drive that track. Great guitars, good sounds, great tones, a little too loud for my liking. As I know what they're trying to do, and trying to get that big guitar sound can be difficult, and you end up just pumping the volume rather than getting the sound. And they've gone for the volume on this, and from the get-go of the intro, with that really rich acoustic sound that comes in, panned over to the left, and the vocal sat down, and you've got that sort of feedback, synthy sort of sound coming on the other side. It worked, but that acoustic was dominating, and the rest of the guitars done that throughout the track. So the vocal was lost, and the bass did lack presence. As I said, drummer was awesome. I did like the guy's voice. I think they sound nothing like Oasis, and I say that as a good thing, because there's only one thing worse than Oasis, and that's an Oasis tribute band. But no, it didn't sound like Oasis. It's more that sort of Americana, post-grunge rock. I mean, it's a safe arrangement. It's all been done before. It's nothing outstandingly new, but what has been done very well. Just the little touches, the solo breaks with the little ooze coming underneath that. It was too long, at 5 minutes 34, especially for sort of radio play and stuff like that. You could easily chop out some of that outro and maybe take out one of the guitar breaks, because there was a couple in there. And, you know, get that down to a much better sort of more single-orientated length. But otherwise, I mean, what's to be said? This is a really well-recorded track. It has got a few mix issues, but... and the backing vocals. There were some really nice backing vocals going on there as well, and I couldn't hear them. They need bringing up in that mix.
All right, Ian, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And now over to Mr. Tom Chianti. Tom, what do you think of 3?
Well, overall, I liked it, but the intro, I didn't like the guitar. Well, the guitar pan didn't bother me, but the vocal panning wasn't working for me. You know, I appreciated that, you know, when the beat and everything came in, they went to the vocal in the center. It just seems the intro was a little loose, that the silence in between didn't seem in time to me, or just too long. The backing vocals were interesting. They should have been brought up. They should have paid more attention to the vocal mix in its entirety to really bring them up, because the vocalist was doing a good performance. And the guitars are cool, and the drummer was really drumming, and the guitarist was really strumming. But it seemed a little crowded. Panning issues, EQ issues, what have you. It definitely could use with an edit and a better mix, you know, bring those background vocals, you know, up or out in the mix, and then the lead vocal out, clear up the guitars, make the bass more powerful, and tighten up that intro. Or find a different way to go about getting the same effect, you know, or shorten the space between the dead space between the intro and bringing in the beat. But getting past the intro, I really liked it. It, you know, had enough energy and stuff going, and there are mix issues, as I've said, and it is long. But it didn't seem as long, you know, as some of the songs that we've had on here that are over 5. You know, some of them that have been over 5, I've been hanging myself by 2:20. This, you know, I could listen through, and it didn't seem as long as it was. So that's a positive thing for them.
All right, Tom, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now take some time to introduce that song to you. The track is called Too Far Gone by the Poppy Brothers. Too Far Gone. We appreciate the Poppy Brothers sending that track into Music Scene Investigation. I want to take the time to invite everybody on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern and 10:30 p.m. GMT to join us over on MSI Radio for Music Scene Investigation's Indie Inquest. We'll bring you indie news, music news in general. We'll do some app reviews for you, and you'll get to hear my pick out of these songs. So, and that's, of course, after our panelists get their picks. So right now we're going to turn it over to them to let them decide on a song of the week. So I turn it over to our panelists and let them argue it out.
Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm definitely going, despite what you say, Ian, I still think it had a bit of an Oasis feel to the song. I'm going for that. I'm not a big Oasis fan, but it had a little bit of that sound. I'm going for track number 3 because I loved, lots of it. The guitars, I wanted to hear a bit more. The drumming was great. I'm really love drumming. So, yes, I'm definitely going for that. That captivated me. Cut it down a little bit more, mix it a bit better, and that's got me. We'll definitely put that on the rotation. I'm going to actually get in touch with those guys, see what else they've got. I like them.
Excellent. Well, I'm gonna go with my Antipodean friend and fellow UK Bristolian as well, and go with number 3 by far the best song of the week. Number 3.
Tommy?
Hey, you bothering me?
I am.
Well, why rock the boat? I mean, actually, I liked it, even with its problems, especially that intro. I like number 3 the best. I think it had the most going for it. There's definitely something there.
All right, so there you have it. A unanimous decision. Song number 3 from the Poppy Brothers, Too Far Gone, is our song of the week this week. I want to thank our panelists all for being with us, especially you, Carol. Thank you so very much for being here. Your first time through. Not as hard as what you thought it is it?
No, it was actually it was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was worth getting up at 6 o'clock. Well, actually, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get myself up and awake. So it was fun. And thank you for inviting me. I know. Well, I thought I'd better put a little bit on, But thank you for inviting me, guys. It was great. I mean, I hope I did okay. Like I said, I'm not very technical, but I do know what I like and what I don't like. And it's been fun.
You did well. You did perfectly well. And
absolutely excellent.
And if anybody wants to find out more about you, Carol, they can do so over at butterfliesradio.com. Again, thanks for being with us. Thanks to Tom. Thanks to Ian as well. Thanks to you out in the chat room. Again, if you're an indie musician, want to get your music on Music Scene Investigation, head over to musicsceneinvestigation.com. Hit the Submit a Song button at the top of the page. That's where you start from. We're going to play out with the Poppy Brothers and Too Far Gone here after Ian interrupts me. Ian, sir.
You didn't remind people to go and witness the show. If you're watching the show, click on the Be a Witness button and let us know your thoughts. Let us know what song you think was the best this week.
Yeah, you guys always
wait
to the end of the show to do that. You should do it right up front, Rich.
Well, we do that, and we try and remind everybody about the same time as when I throw it to you guys to decide a song of the week. So, in the excitement of everything, sometimes these things slip by. But do be a witness. Do be a witness. And next week, Ian?
Who have we got on the show, Rich?
Why don't you tell us? It's that voice guy, I think.
It's that voice guy, Mr. Ken Scott. So Kiva's going to be happy because she can get Ken to say Kiva in all of his different voiceover voices.
There you are. So join us for Mr. Ken Scott next week right here on MusicSceneInvestigation.com.